Hey, what's up? I hope you're all having a good day or night, depending on where you are or what time you're watching this right now. So, tonight we are doing some trivia. So, just gonna be reading off some questions from my phone, and I hope you answer. Feel free to answer if you want. And yeah, it's basically how we're doing. And the categories for this trivia is kind of like all over the place. Like, there's general knowledge ones, pop culture, just the questions will be about basically all kinds of stuff. So anyway, yeah, I'll ask the question, then I'll like count to 3 or something, then I'll tell you the answer. So yeah. Anyway, and I'm doing soft-spoken because honestly, I feel like it's been a long time since I made a soft-spoken video, so that's what we're doing for this one. And yeah, so first question, what is the capital of Australia? What is the capital of Australia? Alright, 3, 2, 1. It is Canberra, or Canberra, I guess. That's how you pronounce it, I think. Alright. Number 2. Which planet is closest to the sun? 1, 2, 3. The answer is Mercury. The closest planet is Mercury. Alright, number 3. What is the largest ocean in the world? Alright, 1, 2, 3. It is the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean in the world. Alright, number 4. Who painted the Mona Lisa? 1, 2, 3. It was Leonardo da Vinci. I want to say Da Vinci just because that one video. Every time I hear Mona Lisa, I just instantly think Da Vinci. It's a problem. Okay, number 5. In what year did the Titanic sink? Alright, 1, 2, 3. The year was 1912. 1912. That was a good chunk of time ago. Yeah. Alright. So that was the general knowledge section. Now, science and nature. Alright, question 6. What gas do plants primarily take in from the atmosphere? Alright, 1, 2, 3. That would be carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. Alright, number 7. How many bones are in the adult human body? Alright, 1, 2, 3. 206 bones. The adult human body has 206 bones. It's a lot. Alright. Number 8. Which planet has the most moons? The most moons. Alright. 3, 2, 1. That would be Saturn. Saturn has the most moons. Alright. What is the chemical symbol for gold? For gold on the periodic table, what is the chemical symbol? Alright, 3, 2, 1. That would be AU. A and U. I think I knew that. It's just I'm not good with my periodic table elements, I might have like 3 of them memorized. And that's about it. Yeah. So, not that great. 10. What part of the cell contains the DNA? Alright, 3, 2, 1. That would be the nucleus. The nucleus. Alright. Number 11. Who was the first president of the United States of America? Alright. 3, 2, 1. That would be George Washington. Oh yeah, and by the way, we are now in the history section. We moved on from science and nature. We are now in history. But yeah, George Washington. Alright. The Great Fire of London happened in which year? Alright. 3, 2, 1. That would be the year 1666. 1666. Alright. Number 13. Which ancient civilization built Machu Picchu? Alright. 3, 2, 1. The Inca built Machu Picchu. Who was the British Prime Minister during most of World War II? The British Prime Minister during most of World War II. Alright, 1, 2, 3. It was Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill. Alright, on to question 15. The Cold War was mainly between which two superpowers? The Cold War was mainly between which two superpowers? Alright, 3, 2, 1. It was the United States and the Soviet Union. Yeah. Okay, on to the section of pop culture. Pop culture. Alright, number 16. Which movie features a character named Jack Dawson? Jack Dawson. Alright, 3, 2, 1. That would be Titanic. The movie Titanic. Alright, who sang the hit song Thriller? The hit song Thriller. Who sang it? This one should be easy. Alright, 3, 2, 1. That was Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. You know, it's sad to say, out of all the sections on here, I would probably do best on the pop culture section. History, science and nature, not so much, but pop culture and useless facts and stuff is the one I would be best in. Which probably is not a good thing. I mean, it can be, but when science and nature and history and all that important stuff is involved, and that's what I'm best at, it doesn't really seem to be the best benefit, you know. Alright. Number 18. What is the name of Harry Potter's pet owl? Harry Potter's pet owl. Alright, 3, 2, 1. It is Hedwig. Hedwig is the name of his pet owl. Alright, number 19. In the TV show Friends, what is the name of Ross's second wife? Ross's second wife. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Her name was Emily. Emily. Number 20. Which Marvel superhero is also known as the first Avenger? This one should be a dead giveaway. Literally, one of his movies is like has the first Avenger in the title. Alright, 3, 2, 1. That would be Captain America. Captain America. Alright, last section is fun and random. Alright, that's good. It shouldn't make me feel more stupid than. Alright, fun and random. What is the main ingredient in guacamole? 3, 2, 1. It is avocado. How many colors are in a standard rainbow? A normal rainbow, how many colors are you gonna see? Alright, 3, 2, 1. That would be 7. You would see 7 colors in a standard rainbow. Number 23. Which animal is known as the ship of the desert? 3, 2, 1. That would be a camel. A camel. I could have told you that, like, if you think about deserts, you're gonna think about camels, like, and how they're like the go-to transportation, Okay, number 24. In which board game do players buy and trade properties? Alright, 1, 2, 3. That would be Monopoly. That is Monopoly. Alright, number 25. Which is the fastest land animal? Alright, 1, 2, 3. That would be a cheetah. Cheetah is the fastest land animal. Alright, now let me find some more questions, because that was the last of that questionnaire, but I'm gonna find more, because we're only 12 minutes in. Video needs to be longer than that. Okay, here we go. Geography questions. I'm not good at geography. I mean, I'm a little better after my most recent semester in college, but I'm still nowhere near where I should be with it, Alright, number 26. What is the smallest country in the world by land area? The smallest country in the world by land area. Alright, 3, 2, 1. That would be the Vatican City. The Vatican City. Alright, number 27. Mount Kilimanjaro is in which country? Which country is home to Mount Kilimanjaro? 3, 2, 1. That would be Tanzania. Tanzania. What river runs through Baghdad? Is it Baghdad? Baghdad. Yeah, Baghdad. Which river runs through Baghdad? Alright, 3, 2, 1. That would be the Tigris River. The Tigris. Alright, number 29. But also, for example, a year ago, I would not have been able to tell you where the Tigris River even is, but now I can point it out on the map. So I am better with geography, but still, I need to be better, or betterer, or I need to be better with it. Yeah. Alright, number 29. Which U.S. state has the most volcanoes? Alright, 3, 2, 1. That would be Alaska. Alaska has the most volcanoes. Alright, question 30. What is the official language of Brazil? The official language in Brazil. Alright, 3, 2, 1. That would be Portuguese. Portuguese is the official language in Brazil. Alright, new section, science and technology. Science and technology. Question 31. What is the powerhouse of the cell? 3, 2, 1. That would be the mitochondria. The mitochondria. Alright, number 32. How many teeth does a normal adult human have? Alright, 3, 2, 1. That would be 32 teeth. 32 teeth. That's funny. The answer to that is also the number of the question. This was question 32, and that was also the answer. Okay, number 33. Which element has the highest melting point? Alright, 3, 2, 1. That would be tungsten. Tungsten has the highest melting point. Alright, question 34. This is probably a question we've all asked ourselves like once before and then forgot it because we didn't care that much about it to actually find out the answer. You know, I feel like this might be one of those types of questions. Alright. What does HTTP stand for? Yeah, I've wondered that before, but I just didn't really think about it long enough to actually go through with looking it up and everything. Alright, so HTTP. 3, 2, 1. It stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Hypertext Transfer Protocol. The more you know. Alright, number 35. What is the most abundant gas in the Earth's atmosphere? 3, 2, 1. That would be nitrogen. Nitrogen. Alright, new section. History and politics. Number 36. Who was the first man to reach the South Pole? First man to reach the South Pole. 3, 2, 1. That would be Roald Amundsen. Roald Amundsen. Wow. There's no way I pronounced that correctly, but I don't know how else to pronounce it. Alright, number 37. In which year did the Berlin Wall fall? When did the Berlin Wall fall? 3, 2, 1. That would be 1989. 1989. Alright, number 38. What ancient wonder was located in the city of Babylon? Which ancient wonder was located in the city of Babylon? Alright, 3, 2, 1. That would be the Hanging Gardens. The Hanging Gardens. Alright. Who was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize? First woman to win a Nobel Prize. Alright. 3, 2, 1. That would be Marie Curie. Marie Curie. Alright, in question 40. The shot heard around the world started which war? What war was started because of the shot heard round the world? You know, School of Rock taught me this answer. School of Rock taught me about the shot heard around the world. Just saying, School of Rock is cool. It also taught me about the Bill of Rights, so, yeah. Alright, 3, 2, 1. That would be the American Revolutionary War. Yeah. Alright. Now, let's do one more section. One more. This one is pop culture and entertainment. Alright. Question 41. What is the highest grossing film of all time? Highest grossing film of all time. Alright, 3, 2, 1. It is Avatar. Avatar. Yeah, Avatar. Which almost, it got really, really close in 2019 with Avengers Endgame. But, and I think Avengers Endgame did end up beating it for a certain amount of time. And then Avatar got back on top. I think that's how it went. Yeah. Okay. And, I always thought it was cool how, I think the actress's name is Zoe Saldana, I think. But the girl who plays Gamora also played, like, the main girl in Avatar. I don't remember any Avatar characters' names, but the main blue girl in Avatar was played by the same girl who also played Gamora in Avengers Endgame. So I feel like that's like a big accomplishment for her to be in the 2 highest grossing films of all time. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So, alright, question 42. In The Legend of Zelda, what is the name of the princess you rescue? Alright, 3, 2, 1. That would be Princess Zelda. Princess Zelda. You know, I never played any of the Zelda games, so for the longest time, I thought Zelda was the person you played as. I didn't even know Link was a character until like a few years ago. My bad. Okay, number 43. Who voices Woody in Toy Story? Alright, 1, 2, 3. That would be Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks voices Woody. Yeah. Alright, number 44. Which Beatles song starts with the lyrics, "Hey Jude, don't make it bad"? Which Beatles song starts with the lyric, "Hey Jude, don't make it bad"? Alright, 3, 2, 1. That would be the song titled "Hey Jude." Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? Alright, last question. Question 45. What is the name of the fictional medal in Black Panther? The name of the fictional medal in Black Panther, also known as the strongest medal in the world. Alright, 3, 2, 1. That would be vibranium. Vibranium is the strongest metal in Black Panther, which is also fictional, but, you know, still cool. Okay, that was the final question. So, 45 questions. I hope you answered them along the way with me. And if you kept score, you know, let me know how you did. And let me know which sections you were kind of lacking in, and which ones you might have gotten like 5 out of 5 on and stuff, you know? So, because each section did have 5 questions, by the way. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all are feeling much more well rested and relaxed and sleepy compared to before you clicked on this video. I hope you all have a great rest of your day or night. And with that being said, the video is now over. So yeah, just let me know how you did, and if you want to see more trivia videos like that. So yeah. Anyway, I will see you all in the next one, and yeah, that's it. So